Well, we got more rain yesterday. So if you add up both yesterday, the night before that, the day before that, anywhere between 5 and 7.5 inches of rain. And let's bring in Pat Pagano. Pat, when I left the station yesterday, it was raining and I got in my car. Of course, I'm walking with crutches, okay? And when I got home, it was raining so hard. And even though I only had a 10-foot walk, you would have think that I jumped into a lake. I had a completely changed in shower. We had some incredible downpours yesterday.
And interestingly enough, 3 tornadoes in Massachusetts.
Where in Massachusetts?
One was in Marlborough. I forget what the other 2 were. But they were, they were minimal tornadoes, but nevertheless, still severe weather. So you see, like I say, never trust a tropical system. Never, never, never. But you and I spoke on the phone yesterday, and you were telling me how heavy the rain was. And remember, I told you it was moving northeastward. So after you and I get off the phone, it should have moved out.
Took about 45 minutes, but it finally got it. We had one more good downpour, and then it moved out after about 45 minutes after we spoke. Yep.
Yep. And that's all said and done. But look, New York City, from July 1st until yesterday, has had 21 inches of rain.
That's a lot.
That's half of the yearly total.
I would bet you we've had about, in that same period, probably about 14 or 15 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of rain. David, my friend David from the lake, he sent me pictures yesterday of our dock. Now, we have a ramp that goes out to the dock, and the ramp was underwater. The reason the dock wasn't underwater is because I have it hooked up where it rises and falls with the lake level.
Yeah.
But, and the falls was just unbelievable up there. But they got a lot of rain, too. So here's the good news. It will not rain today. So don't worry, Marshall. You won't get soaked. Everything will be good. We're looking for partly sunny, moderately humid weather, mid-80s, clear tonight, mid-60s. Wednesday, Thursday, sunny, hot and humid, 90 to 95. Hot, humid Friday, mid-90s. Now, it's going to cool down over the weekend, but the problem is that a front will come down from the northwest and stall to our south, become like a warm front, and that could cause showers over the weekend. I know nobody wants to hear that, but it's only Tuesday. Things could change. We shall see. I'm not getting upset about it. You know, I got to get to the lake too. Time's running out, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm just not worried about it. I'm just looking outside right now, and to see the clear skies, it is really nice.
Well, it is nice to see the clear skies. It's a little humid out here though this morning.
Oh, the humidity is not going to break. I mean, again, I said it's moderately humid today, but as we go into late week, it's just going to be the good old dog days will be back. Now, I have a question for you. Currently, you and I are on Skype, and I talk through the microphone, and I listen to you on the headsets. Would I be able to listen to you without the headsets?
What do you mean?
If I disconnected my headsets, will I hear you?
It would probably come through your speakers on your computer.
Right.
And there might be a little bit of feedback problem. You can try it here if you want.
I don't have speakers on that computer.
Then you wouldn't hear anything.
Okay. That's what I kind of thought.
You wouldn't hear anything.
Yeah, and I think we tried this once before, and we were getting feedback, so that's why we went over to the headsets.
Yeah. So, you need speakers on your computer to do that. And if you don't have the speakers, well then, can't do it.
I got you. Yep. So aside from that, now what do I do the next couple of days? And there's not going to be any weather to talk about.
Well, you can watch some of the movies I recommended to you.
Yes, I have one right here now called The Hero.
Okay.
With Sam Elliott. And then you want me to watch Here Today.
Yes, with Billy Crystal.
with Billy Crystal. So that may be a good idea because, it is actually going to be a little too hot and humid for me to go out, although I do have to walk Shirley. I got to walk the dog. But even she feels like when it's hot and humid, she doesn't really want to go all the way around the block. She'll drag me a few blocks down and then all of a sudden turn around and we're on our way back.
It's funny. I watched a movie yesterday, and I can't remember the name of it. It's not a new one. But it was about how we got into the Iraq War and how we left Afghanistan behind and didn't follow through, and we actually let bin Laden go, and it took a while longer to kill him. It was a very good movie. I cannot remember the name of it. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't remember the name of it. But it was very, very good. So I watched that yesterday. It was about a 2-hour movie, but it was fun to watch. And I like when I find movies like that all of a sudden, bingo, I see it, and that I actually, you didn't have to buy it because it was free to me. But you watch those two movies, you'll really like the one, especially with Billy Crystal. I think you'll like Hero too, but you'll like the one with Billy Crystal.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get to watch, both today, but maybe I could at least watch one. Since the weather's going to be quiet, I should be this afternoon be able to at least watch one of those. So I'll let you know exactly, if and when I do that.
And the Mets
also,
are,
I'm busy because our annual dance up at the lake, which normally is in June, was put off till September because of COVID, and that's approaching. It's September 18th. And so I'm busy trying to get all the details ironed out with the dance. And as you know, Labor Day, we start doing our lake movie up there. So I have a lot of things going. And plus, that I think I told you yesterday that Jamie Simpson is going to be joining us.
Yes.
Right?
How old is...
I'm working with him to make sure that he knows everything. I put on the notes there, I put, beware of Marshall Miles on WHDD.
Have you put his picture up on your website yet?
Not yet.
All right.
No, we're working on that.
Is he replacing
somebody? Just beware of Marshall Miles because he's a rough guy to work with.
Is he replacing somebody or just addition to the staff?
No, he's addition. But I think you'll be working with him, especially when I'm off, as opposed to AJ, because I still don't know what AJ's doing. AJ, has no problem on the weekends, but he has a problem on the weekdays. So basically, I know you're going to laugh at this one. Basically, he's floating in the clouds. That's AJ for you. But so thinking that that Jamie will sit in for me the week following Labor Day. So you'll get a chance to talk with him, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun.
Will he work every Monday?
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah.
Now what's the movie you're doing?
I don't know how many Mondays I'll be taking off, but at least through the month of September. And all we need, Marshall, is for this rotten weather to continue every weekend, and Pat's going to have to start filming the movie on weekdays instead of weekends.
And what's the movie you're doing?
Blithe Spirit.
Okay, Blithe Spirit.
Well, we're doing the version that was on TV, who starred Lauren Bacall and Claudette Colbert. And they took it from the play. Then there was another movie at the original 1945, and then last year they came out with a remake of Blithe Spirit, 2020. and we watched that too, but it wasn't as funny as the one that we're doing. So, also the one that we're doing is shorter, and shorter is best.
What a great period that was. Claudette Colbert. What a name.
Yeah, and Lauren Bacall. Oh, and you know who was in that movie too? You have to look closely. The maid. You know who the maid was?
No.
What's her name? Joan. I think Joan Davis, the one that played the mother in Happy Days.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name.
I forgot her name. I think it was Joan something. Something like that. Well, she played the mother in Happy Days with the Fonz. And in this version, she's actually playing the maid.
What a good typecasting.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? So it should be fun. I'm hoping it should be fun.
Do you have the cast all set up and stuff like that?
Yeah, the set's almost done. I'm hoping to finish it this weekend if it doesn't rain and I get up to the lake.
Well, I hope it doesn't rain, and I hope you get up to the lake.
Right, because then everybody else will be happy.
Yeah, but we've got a big Labor Day weekend. We got to prep for Labor Day weekend. We've got Grillsdale, an outdoor event, which is coming up, outdoor and indoor. Lime Rock Park has the big historic festival. And then on the Thursday before Labor Day, they have that race car parade, which goes from Lime Rock into Lakeville, Salisbury, then back down from Salisbury to Lakeville and into Falls Village, where there's a big party and everything like that. So we've got to start focusing in our attention on that Thursday through Monday, Labor Day weekend, which is 2 weeks away now, right?
Well, we'll definitely be doing that next week, no doubt about it.
Hopefully, we won't get any tropical storms next week.
You could always hope.
Hope springs eternal. All right, Pat. We'll check with you tomorrow.
Okay, Marshall. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Pat Pagano this morning in the Weather Center with a check on our tri-state forecast here on Robin Hood Radio.